The following production illustrates a simulated counseling interview. This is a practice exercise. The sole purpose of this production is the demonstration of individual counseling techniques by a pre-service counselor enrolled in the online Masters of Education in School Counseling program at Salem College in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Good morning, Kathleen. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, well, okay is better than not okay. I'm Miss McGee. I am the sophomore counselor here, and I invited you down so we could discuss a few things, specifically an incident that happened earlier this week in your English class. But before we start discussing it, I just want to let you know that whatever we discuss here will stay between you and I unless it is something of extreme significance and I feel like legally it should be reported to the proper authorities.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so you can call me Miss McGee. Do you go by
Katie.
Katie?
Yep.
Okay, so Katie, I got a referral from your administrator about a blow up that happened in class where some inappropriate language was used and a couple of other things. And your administrator and your teacher at this point are basically concerned about a change in your attitude and also a change in your grades.
She's overreacting. I mean, I didn't have one assignment. I told her I didn't have the assignment, and then she just kept going. She wouldn't let it go, and then she's like, "I'm going to call your mom. You have all these zeros." But I mean, I told her that I didn't have the assignment. She should have just let it be.
Okay, so you said all of these zeros. How many zeros are we talking about?
I mean, she says I have like 8, but I don't know. I haven't turned in anything this week.
Okay, is there a specific reason why you haven't turned in anything this week?
I don't know. I get home and I forget, and then like I don't remember, and then I just get mad that I forget, and then I'm just like, well, forget it, screw it, I don't want to do it.
Okay, so do you feel like you get overwhelmed when you realize that you've forgotten something?
Yeah.
Would you say that it spirals from there?
Yeah, because once I forget one thing, then I remember other things that I forgot, and then I just get really mad and I say, forget it.
Have you tried to explain this to your teacher, and has she maybe tried to give you some pointers or some?
No, I haven't really said anything about it.
Okay, is there a specific reason why you haven't said anything about it, or
I, I mean,
do you feel like you could talk to her about it?
I guess I could try. I just never really did because I figured she's already disappointed, so I don't want to embarrass myself even more.
Well, I don't think you should feel embarrassed. I mean, we forget things all the time. Would you be agreeable to speaking with her about this and just letting her know that sometimes, excuse me, you're a little forgetful?
Yeah, yeah, but she's still gonna want the work. Someone have to figure out a way to do it.
Well, why don't we do that? Have you started any of these missing assignments?
Some of them I just haven't turned them in.
Okay, so why don't we start there? The ones that you have started, let's finish them.
Okay.
And once they're finished, we'll go ahead. Actually, before you even finish them, why don't we send an email to your teacher and ask her, will she still accept them? If she is willing to accept them, you're going to finish them, and then we'll turn those in, and we'll be, making progress.
Okay. I mean, we can try.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's get some of these missing assignments um, caught up and actually turned in. And then, I mean, it's my thought process that something is better than nothing. So even if we don't get full credit for those missing assignments,
Yeah.
would you agree that?
Yeah. I mean, I need a grade. I need good grades. I want good grades. So I guess anything's better than nothing.
Are good grades important to you? Getting
Yeah.
good grades?
Yeah. I mean, they are.
Okay. When you say good grades, what, in your opinion, what's a good grade?
like an A or B.
Okay. I've looked at your transcripts, and that's usually where you are scoring. So you're more than capable of getting A's and B's.
Yeah, I think I just have a lot going on and it's hard to stay organized.
Okay. So earlier you said that you had some of these zeros because you just forgot.
Hmm.
So why don't we, when we email your teacher and ask her for permission to turn in these late assignments, do you use a planner or
No, but it might be a good idea because then I won't be so confused about what's due, when it's due, and what time. My time management, I guess.
okay, so let's try to use the planner and you will copy your assignments down and after you copy them down, let's have your teacher initial.
Okay.
So maybe that'll be a
I
reminder.
might have to put a reminder on my phone.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that's the one thing when you leave the house you don't forget, right?
No, that's
Right?
the only thing I never forget.
Okay, I had an inkling that was the case. So, in lieu of the planner, we can actually ask your teacher if she will let you take a picture of the assignment. And then that way you actually have a picture of the assignment on the board in the teacher's handwriting,
Hmm.
and you can go ahead and still set the alarm in your phone.
To get it done.
You think that's a good idea?
I actually think that's the best idea.
All right, so in our email, we're going to ask for permission to turn in the missing assignments,
Hmm.
and we're also going to ask for permission for Katie to take a picture of the assignment and to put an alarm in her phone. Okay?
Yeah, I can do that.
Alrighty, so Katie, what I heard today is basically that you're going through something that we all go through, and that's just forgetting things from time to time. I mean, we live in a pretty fast paced world, and it's difficult to keep up with everything. But it seems like we have put together a plan that's going to help us alleviate some of that. And let's try this. We're going to email our teacher, and then we'll go from there. Why don't we maybe next week check back in and get back together and see how the reminders in the phone and taking the picture, see if that has helped us any.
Okay.
You think that's a good idea?
Yeah, should we come this time? Should I come the same time next week?
Well, since I pulled you out of first block today, let's shoot for second block
Okay.
next week.
Okay, second block next week.
Second block next
On
week.
Monday?
Yes, let's do Monday,
Okay.
second block.
I'll set an alarm.
Okay, you're going to set an alarm and I'm going to have you called out. Katie, what I like to do at the end of a meeting when I feel like the session has gone really well is I like to end on a good note. So why don't you help me finish this statement? Today I learned blank. Tomorrow I hope blank. So today, what do you think? What would you say you learned?
Today I learned strategies to maybe be more organized to help me get things done.
Okay.
And tomorrow I hope to use those strategies to be successful.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Alrighty. The preceding has been a simulated counseling session. The names and identities of the individuals portrayed are fictional. I certify that the individuals appearing in the video have authorized the release of this taped session in writing for the purpose of peer review, education, and consultation. Individuals with questions or concerns may contact the Salem College Department of Education at www.salem.edu.